Hastings is in East Sussex. Our mini-guide covers roughly this area. As well as Hastings, it also includes the towns of Battle and Rye. Hastings lends its name, but surprisingly not its location, to the most famous battle in English history. The original town nestles between cliffs called the East and West Hills. Over the years, Hastings has developed back up the Bourne Valley. It was a leading defence port in the Middle Ages against continental invaders. William the Conqueror built his first fortress here on the West Hill in 1069. Today, Hastings is a busy seaside resort, attracting on average 2 million visitors each year. Most people make for the seafront, where you'll find the usual range of amusements, cafes and souvenir shops. A favourite way to see the town is on the open-decked bus, weather permitting. It runs every day except, surprisingly, Saturday. If you prefer to explore the town on foot, parking is relatively easy. Hastings can't boast golden sands, but this doesn't stop holidaymakers enjoying the 3-mile strip of shingle beach. Beware of bulldozers, though, repairing the sea wall in the west, where Hastings merges with St Leonard's, a quieter resort dominated by a lavish hotel and a colonnade of shops. At the Stade, to the east, you'll find the fishing fleet. Hastings lost its harbour to the encroaching sea, so the fishermen have to haul their boats up onto the shore every day. Today's catch is on offer for tonight's dinner. Nearby are the tall timber sheds used by fishermen to store their nets. They were built like this to save valuable space. Hastings has a cliff railway up both the East and West Hills. This is the East Hill, Britain's steepest cliff railway. Good views of the seafront unfold before you as the carriage climbs 267 feet up the cliff. From the top, you can see Hastings Old Town and its jumble of terracotta roofs. Here you'll find a maze of narrow passageways and flower-filled courtyards. Its quaint medieval character contrasts sharply with the more commercial seafront. Battle Abbey, 6 miles to the north, commemorates the events of 1066. Signposting within the grounds is obscure, and it's easy to miss the rather ordinary-looking field where the battle actually took place. The Abbey tour starts with an audio-visual presentation detailing the events of 1066. Battle Abbey was mostly ruined during Henry VIII's reign, but parts are still standing and are now occupied by a girls' private school. The towering Abbey gatehouse totally dominates its immediate surroundings, including the town of Battle itself. Apart from its famous heritage, it's a typical small market town. Southeast Sussex is renowned for its vineyards. Most, like this one at Westfield, 6 miles north of Hastings, are open to the public. Carr Taylor's is one of the area's premier wine-producing estates, famous for making Britain's first quality sparkling wine.
Thank you very much.
Every tour ends with a wine tasting. Rye, 12 miles to the east of Hastings, is an old and picturesque town best explored on foot. Twisting cobbled streets and timber-framed houses characterise this former defence port. The sea has long gone, but relics of Rye's past remain, like the land gate built by Edward III to fortify the town, and the 13th century Ypres Tower, once a prison and now a museum. Great Nell Children's Farm at Beckley near Rye is an ideal family day out. Supervisors organise group or individual tours every day except Monday. Children can watch farmers at work while exploring this 600-acre working farm. Meeting the animals in their own environment is the highlight of the day, but you have to rent your wellies before being allowed to muck out. Shearing sheep, feeding lambs, and hosing down the pigs are all part of the day's adventure. But most children thought the best thing on the farm was a trip on the Great Nell tractor train.